What is good, YouTube? This is the FF Dynasty coming at you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below with either love or if you're feeling like some hate, throw some shade down there. Either way, it all greatly helps us out so we can keep bringing you new content. I got a quick just note on Hakeem Butler. I know you were big on him. When the situation doesn't pan out, like you were high on him, I was super high on him. I loved him. I thought he could do so many things at his size. Obviously, they bring in DeAndre Hopkins, and how could you not at the price tag that they did? I can't blame them when you can get one of the best players in football for how you got him. Good for you. But a guy like Hakeem Butler, who you were super high on, how do you deal with this right now?
Yeah, you kind of have to wait and see, or you buy low. And because if you can buy low on a guy where it's a situation where you're not giving up much for him, and then you may end up with a great return on investment, and nothing's really lost as a result of the investment that you made in him.
Just got to wait Larry Fitz out.
You just got to wait Larry Fitzgerald out as a possibility. And that's the thing. I mean, there's a lot to be said about him dropping the football, and that he wasn't very good at being able to that he had issues with that, and that maybe he was slow at being able to learn what they needed to do with the offense this year. Maybe that was something that had to do with it. But
he hasn't been playing football that long.
He was a basketball star. Like we went deep back into his past and everything, and he moved to Texas for some reason, and they were like, you should pick up football. Like he didn't even start playing football till pretty late in his high school career, and so for him to come out and basically dominate on the college football field the way he did, I mean, it's going to be a huge jump, obviously, going into the pros. And, I mean, was he that injured, or did they put him on IR to kind of give him a year to kind of sit back and learn and grow and redshirt?
I think it's a combination. I think Corey's right. It's probably more of a redshirt situation. And that's fine. We'll see what happens. I think sometimes we have to understand it does take a couple of years for players to get on there. We get very impatient about.
There is no patience.
Nobody has patience. That's the key there. Yep.
Dynasty leagues is the most ironic term for what we do because of the fact that everyone plays it like it's a redraft league. That's the thing. But
it never ceases to amaze me how much recency bias plays into how people go about their dynasty teams. It's crazy.
Well, remember, Todd Gurley sucked apparently after his second year.
Everybody was telling you to trade him. We made a joke. We had a running joke on this show about better trade Todd Gurley. We were just being sarcastic about it for weeks on weeks on weeks. Like, don't trade Todd Gurley. This is insane.
Yeah. I mean, even last year I said, listen, I know everybody's worried about the knee, and he's probably not the same player, but I bet you're going to be able to get top 15 production on him. And I have him as my number 12 running back. He was your number 12 running back last year. It wasn't. It wasn't pretty.
On the 31st ranked offensive line, according to PFS, at least. You know? So everything went bad for him. The dude still had 250 carries. No, he certainly didn't look like the old Todd Gurley, but he's still a good player. He's 25. I like what the Falcons are doing with their offensive line. They got some first round capital. They got some other good players over there.
He might be solid again this year. I mean, or good this year. He's thinking he may be elite. We'll see. I mean, that'd be a little bit of a surprise, but I'm not, people like to say it's the same thing. Same with Adrian Peterson. For years I go, Adrian Peterson isn't done. He just didn't have a good line in with Minnesota when he got that brief little bit of sunshine with the Cardinals, and with Carson Palmer. He looked like the same old Adrian Peterson to me on the field. He was running through people, running around them, running over them, and still is the old man now. I mean, he looks like a 57 Chevy getting run into by a bunch of like fiberglass cars. I mean, they're all getting totaled, and he's just like, let me pop out the bump in the car door here and keep going. It's amazing to watch. It's fun.